You read the title correctly. We are getting our lives together today. Welcome back home. Officially back from New Zealand. Definitely feeling a little bit tired, a little bit spacey. I have my laptop behind me pumping some music. Got through all the dishes. Somehow they piled up. I am currently solo living at the moment. Joe is back to work up north working on a project. It's just me and the girls. And by girls, I mean 4 ducks, 3 cats, and a almost 22-week-old fetus. Is she still a fetus? When do they, yeah, fetus. When do you stop saying fetus? I am sipping on my coffee. That is actually a question that I've been asked a lot, especially by friends who know that I love coffee so much. Can you drink coffee while pregnant? Everyone makes different choices during pregnancy and totally respect all of them. Everything that I have researched and read, as long as you're staying very conscious about your caffeine levels, staying around under 200 milligrams, then you're good. During first trimester though, when I was so nauseous, there was an entire week when the nausea was at its prime that I could not even stomach a sip of coffee, nor did I want to at all. Coffee sounded like the worst thing in the world, which is crazy given how much I love coffee. I don't know if I ever actually officially showed my duck tattoo on YouTube. It's my first tattoo with color, and it's a runner duck, which leads me into my tasks of the day. I love being a duck mom. I actually love having tasks, like animal tasks. It's something that I really enjoy, and yes, it can become stressful and overwhelming sometimes to have a lot of little animals who need attention and care, but I'm really grateful that my job is based at home and that I can give our pets the attention and time that they deserve. But I thought we'd just jump straight into this video and have a nice classic life reset. Quite ready for lunch yet, but I definitely want something. Now that I'm back from traveling, I'm really focusing on my protein intake. So I'm gonna make a protein shake. I'll show you what I've been doing. Does anyone else feel like they can't do something with their hair down? I think I just get overstimulated really easily. Okay, this is kind of an interesting angle. I've actually been leaving banana out of my smoothies and doing just like a classic protein shake. A scoop, which is 20 grams of protein of the pea protein. I'll do like a heaped scoop. I link the discount link on all my videos to this brand because I feel like I talk about it in every single video. Definitely one of my go-to protein powder brands, and they have a whole bunch of different types. I'm doing chocolate colostrum from Cowboy Colostrum. And then I just get a big tub of medjool dates from Costco because I go through a lot of dates. And I just do 2 of these. Don't forget to take the pits out. Then I go over to my ice maker and I add a bunch of ice. If I had collagen, I'd add collagen too, but I have freshly run out. And then I do some coconut milk or water or almond milk. And then I always make sure to put a fat in here too. I'm gonna do hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are truly a superfood in my mind. Like, listen to some of these stats. 100% of your daily manganese, 45% of your daily magnesium, 35% of your daily phosphorus, 10% folate, 10% B6, 25% of thiamine, however you want to say it, 20% of your daily iron. Like, they're loaded, and that's only in 3 tablespoons. Let's just finish that up. Quite possibly the most important ingredient is cacao powder. And cacao powder is a good source of iron and magnesium. Try to soak up some sun for a little bit while drinking this and letting the ducks run around. It really feels like spring is in the air. Like, it's a little bit chilly, but it's sunny. I just feel the life coming back to our garden too, especially after the rain that we just had. So I'm feeling very optimistic. I just found 2 more eggs in the ducks' outdoor coop. They are just going wild with the egg laying. I have some kale that's about to go bad, so I'm gonna give it to them and then head out on some errands. There you go, girls. Good job, girls. You're so healthy. Okay, next on the agenda is our washing machine somehow breaks down about once a month. I don't have the best of luck with getting it fixed, so we've been taking matters into our own hands and just going to the laundromat. It's fine, I don't mind it. I wouldn't say I enjoy it, but it feels nice to support a little local business, and I love doing laundry, so it just feels nice to be able to go get it done. This is very random, but this is a laundry detergent that I've been using. I'm very passionate about laundry, and so usually I use the Molly's Suds, and then there's also Charlie's soap. Molly's Suds? Yeah, and Charlie's soap. I like those 2 a lot, and I use the powder. Sorry, I need to point out, because I noticed it in my last video, but I forgot to say anything. If I'm very out of breath, that just comes with pregnancy, so just ignore the deep breathing. But I've definitely been feeling it, and it's apparently because your uterus presses on your lungs. It feels like my lungs have like a quarter of their capacity, which is a pretty wild feeling. Anyways, so I use those powders as like my base detergent, and then I use just a half a cap of this Zoom. The scent is sea salt. So I used to use their, I think it was frankincense and myrrh scent, and I really liked it, but then I don't know, just I think my pregnancy nose, the thought of it makes me nauseous now. So I'm like, okay, I need to switch it up. So I got the scent sea salt, not knowing obviously what that's gonna smell like, because I mean, let's be real, sea salt. Then I need to get an oil change. I'm feeling good and productive, but it's in the back of my head that I need to come home and do an entire duck coop clean out. So let's just see how much we can get done. Got my bevies for the road, Spindrift, and finishing up my coffee, which I forgot that I was drinking. Jiffy Lube just took me 2.5 hours. I have leftover buckwheat pasta from dinner last night, so I'm gonna heat that up. And then this is my favorite brand of chicken sausage. It's Blinsky's. They have a bunch of different types, but this is the spinach feta, so I'm just gonna chop up 2 of these. So that's a good, quick, easy, high protein lunch. Maybe I'll add some greens to it too. If you're wondering why I put pasta in the pan, it's because I already have butter mixed into the pasta, so I'm just reheating it in the pan to melt the butter. While my lunch heats up, I'm gonna go check on the ducks, fill up their waters, fill up their food, and then sit back down on my laptop for a while. Really taking you through a day in the life. I feel like there's always a mouth to feed around here, and our baby's not even born yet. I love it though. Kibble stuff is made out of seeds and grains, and I think there's some like supplements and kelp mixed in there. And then they forage in our yard for bugs, and then they eat organic fruit and vegetables. I know that sounds ridiculous, but if the ducks eat 100% organic, that means that their eggs are 100% organic. If we were buying eggs, we'd buy organic eggs. So it's pretty cool that you can create organic eggs by just feeding your ducks or chickens organic food. That said though, a lot of the times our ducks, we're not like buying organic vegetables for the ducks. They're eating our food scraps, and or if that kale this morning, if I know that it's gonna go off the next day, then I give it to the ducks. So, and that's one of my favorite parts about having ducks, is that they really help reduce our food waste. All right, the cats are eating their lunch. They eat dry food for lunch and wet food for breakfast and dinner. It's a very pregnancy-coded meal. I melted some Parmesan into it too, added some olive oil. So good, and the pasta is buckwheat pasta. I got hit by the biggest wave of pregnancy fatigue. If you know, you know. It's the type of fatigue where you literally cannot keep your eyes open. The duck coop cleaning is just gonna have to wait for tomorrow morning. Luckily, it'll be the weekend. I'll get to it right after I drink my coffee. That's when I'm most productive in life. Before the sun goes fully down though, I am determined to get a walk in. I originally did want to go for a run today, but that was not realistic at all. Come back, have a super easy, mellow evening, take a bath, and just really have a self-care evening, because I am feeling, but I feel really good about everything that I achieved so far today. The house feels more in order, and it will feel even better once the duck coop is clean. I got a lot of computer work done while I was waiting for my car at Jiffy Lube. I'm definitely the type where if I don't finish everything on my to-do list, I'm hard on myself. But I've been trying to give myself more grace while pregnant. But with that said, let's go for a walk. For it to go officially dark, and then I quickly drove over to the laundromat, picked up all the dry laundry. While I'm here, I'm actually gonna grab some groceries next door. Made it to 9 o'clock without falling asleep. I just took all my supplements plus a good amount of magnesium for sleep. Plus, during pregnancy, it's important to maintain good magnesium levels. I'm drinking a little like superfood hot chocolate. Alrighty-o, got my gardening clothes on. These shorts are probably my most worn item in my entire life. Joe was folding up my laundry the other day and he's like, you know, your shorts are like completely shredded. I'll call them my gardening shorts now. I'm at officially 22 weeks pregnant. The baby is done developing her, like the way that I see it, she has 2 ears, she has 2 eyes. She has an immune system. Her nervous system is like pretty much developed. She has a digestive system. She has her organs. Like, she is a human, and now her job is to just expand. And I think that that rate of growth is just zapping my energy. It's always like such a sucky feeling when you are fatigued but you don't know why. So at least I know why I'm tired. I was telling my parents yesterday, I will literally take a nap and wake up and I can tell that she's grown during that period of rest. Every morning I wake up feeling bigger. Every day tasks feel a little bit more difficult. I can actually tell that I'm growing. I just want to point out too that everyone looks different pregnant depending on your height, your size, your everything. People hold pregnancies differently, so I know that my bump is not popping out yet, but I'm on the taller side, so my torso has more space to hold a baby. And also people's placentas are in different locations, which I had no idea. Like you can have an anterior placenta. So everyone experiences pregnancy differently. If you are pregnant or you're planning on being pregnant, just remember, don't compare your body to other people. It's easy to be like, oh, I'm developing so much faster than this person or so much slower than this person. Like, oh, they look like that at 20 weeks. Why don't I look like that? It's very easy to fall into that trap and get anxious about it. But just remember that everyone carries differently. Anywho,